Aries. Thanks for joining me again on my channel. I really appreciate you being here. Yeah, today is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to you guys. I really hope you're enjoying your day with your loved ones or just by yourself, if you're just by yourself. And yeah, I'm going to do readings a little bit differently this week. I'm going actually based off of the most views. So thank you for your views. I really appreciate them. I'm trying to grow my channel. I am new to YouTube. So if you're feeling interested in helping me out, please hit that like and subscribe button, and also share this reading with other people on other platforms if you're interested. All right, let's get into your reading to start off. I'm going to use the Halloween Oracle deck. It's been pretty interesting with the messages that have come forward so far. I really like it. All right. What should Aries know for this? What should Aries know for this reading? What that one was. The Death card, very interesting. It says the eternal cycle begins here, representing, new beginnings. So, what should Aries know? All right, let's see what came out. Invisibility, authenticity. Very interesting, Aries. Let's get into this one. All right. Heart beating, we sense, but do not see. They touch, we chill. They come unseen. You know that feeling you sometimes have that someone is watching you. You cannot see them, yet you have a distinct feeling that someone is there. I don't know how many times I've had that feeling. More than one time a day, it feels like. All the hairs are up on your back of your neck. You think you see something in the corner of your eye, but when you turn, there is nothing to be seen but empty air. But when you turn, I just repeated this, but when you turn, there is nothing to be seen but empty air. This is the powerful, I can't speak now. This is the power of invisibility. The indirect fear and the covert threat of having to fight something that we cannot see. Humans have a strong visual sense, so it is no wonder that we are uneasy about things we cannot see. The ancients believed that all manner of create. Can I speak today? The ancients believed that all manner of creatures, mythical and physical, and of course of the deities, could make themselves invisible at will. When we consider that some animals are camouflaged so well by their coats or behavior that sometimes even if we are looking straight at them, they are hard to see within their environment, that invisibility isn't such a far-fetched concept. In many cultures, the idea of beings who could watch us undetected were and still are common. Angels, nature or spirits, the fae, and even practitioners of magic, such as witches, are said to have the power to appear and disappear at will. Later in literature and then in movies, invisibility becomes a common power, and we now have fictional superheroes. Did you hear that? That are invisible, and even cloaks of invisibility. The concept of invisibility is a double-edged sword. Whilst it is a powerful tool to be able to gain information or to assist whilst no one sees. Individuals using it are privy to information that may not be meant for them, and it may be taken out of context or unethically. It is a power of manipulation and easily abused. The idea of hiding away and not being seen is also a big part of the dark side of this concept. We are all born to shine our lights out into the world and to take our roles, hiding our talents, not expressing our true selves, stealing others' ideas or work, and being someone else rather than your authentic self are all aspects to consider should this card appear in your reading. How interesting. There's a lot that came out in this card. It says hiding our talents and not expressing our true selves, stealing others' idea or work, and being someone else rather than your authentic self. Well, I feel like you were the only one that will know if that really resonated with you. And maybe you're hiding, your full self. Maybe only showing parts of yourself to others because you're scared, how they will take it. I kind of relate to that when I was younger. I've always been weird and eccentric, I guess. And I was actually just thinking about this earlier today, funny enough. I remember, just always wanting to dress the way that I wanted. I didn't give a fuck, what people thought of me. And I was, obsessed with this TV show called Roswell back in the day. It was so good. And it's so funny, this artistic girl, she had, this little, swirl around the side of her eye. And I was like, man, I just want to wear that, every day, not just on Halloween. And I did it one day, and I really didn't feel like many people were open to my crazy side, so I only did it every once in a while instead of whenever the hell I wanted it. So maybe that's what this represents, is kind of holding yourself back. But it can also represent, putting on a false mask, using other people's ideas, not really feeling comfortable just being you. So keep that in mind. All right, what should we know for Aries for this reading? Please let me know for Aries. So funny. Love came out at the bottom, wanting to make an offer, like a gift. It is Valentine's Day. It's coming out a lot in these readings, so that's funny. What should Aries know for this reading, please? What should Aries know? What should Aries know? Not wanting to communicate, apparently. Thank you. It's pretty funny. What should Aries know, please? Oh, we flipped around fully. It doesn't matter, it comes out anyway, still in this reading. Okay. So, I feel like you're definitely wanting to make an offer. You might be defensive about this offer, actually, because the first card that came out was Two of Swords. This person is completely closed off, actually blinded as well. So this could represent you just not seeing possibly an offer coming towards you. That, or you've just been all up in your head about your thoughts. And like I said, it's kind of just put you on the defenses, so much that you can't even see what's reality in front of you. Now, the Ace of Pentacles came out. An offering of some sort, I feel like, is going to be given to you. And I definitely feel like this offering is going to be, that's going to bring a lot of happiness to you, because The pentacle actually looks like the sun. That also came out. Now, again, this could represent you making an offer that you feel like is going to bring a lot of happiness to you. It could be on the realm of love. Now, I feel like this is really keeping you up late at night, wanting to make this offer. Because the Nine of Swords came out, and again, it definitely relates to this person's energy. They're completely consumed with these ideas and these thoughts that they have. Maybe overanalyzing everything, thinking about all the negative outcomes, it seems like. My throat's starting to feel like kind of closed up. So maybe you're just not communicating what it is that you want to offer to someone. We'll get into that. Tell me about that Ace of Pentacles, please. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Interesting. Tell me, oh my gosh, did you see that? All these fucking cards came out. That's insane. It's funny, Queen of Pentacles is right here. So it could be love, but let's look into that. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles, please. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Again, offering, Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, weighing out options, Three of Pentacles from a job offer. Interesting. But you're not seeing it coming. How funny. Maybe you've been worried recently about a job offer. One that you think is a good movement forward. One that kind of makes you feel young and carefree. You know, just like this child in the sun pic. Now, I asked about the Ace of Pentacles, and the first one that came out was King of Pentacles. This is someone that has a stable foundation. Maybe that's what you've been wanting. You've been wanting maybe this new position where you're a boss. Maybe you want a raise, and you're doubting that you're going to get it. Like you're actually blinded in all of these cards. Look at that. You just don't see it for yourself. You want it for sure. Like the Nine of Pentacles actually came out next after the King of Pentacles. So this is someone that, you know, has already made it so far at their work. Like you have a really solid foundation, but I think you're just wanting that next step. You're wanting someone to offer you a position. One that relates on a creative realm. I do see with this Three of Pentacles, there is a model here. And there's also a teacher and a student. And the student is drawing, so you could be dealing with something like creating with your hands. It could be relating to online work because a lot of stuff is online right now. But I do see a boss position right here as well. Yeah, I feel like this Nine of Pentacles, this is someone, you know, they are happy where they're at. But you know that there's so much more that you have to offer. And you're ready to make that next step into that position. I definitely feel like someone's going to be offering you what it is that you're looking for. But I think that you're going to have more options, actually. So there could be multiple job offers here. because you're weighing out options. I see with this Two of Pentacles. And these hands are different also. So that could represent two different people or two different companies reaching out to you. I think if you just believe it and stop doubting yourself, stop being in this negative energy of holding yourself back, you need to recognize your own potential and stop feeling like you're stuck. You know, you have the entire universe at your hands. You are the magician. We all have that ability to be so. You just have to believe it and understand that you do deserve everything that you've ever dreamed of. These are awesome cards. I'm so happy for you, Aries. All right, let's get into some fortunes for this. Love didn't come out in this reading, but there is a Valentine's reading for you if you're interested in that. It is up on my YouTube, ready for you. I'm going to pick out a few more fortunes for you since I didn't use the other tarot deck. All right, what should Aries know, please? What should Aries know for this reading? One more. Okay. How funny. Scissors. Disappointment in some affair. Interesting. Maybe that was your past energy because this was your first card that came out. Maybe you were disappointed with past relationships that you had on the workforce. And you're really, that's what's doubting, like that's what's creeping back into you. Like you're having doubts about you stepping up into this boss position or in this position where you're making more money. Or this could also represent maybe not getting the job that you had in mind. It's so funny, like, the universe never steers us in the wrong direction, that's for sure. You know, we do have free will and we do have the option to make it. But if you really put in the energy into, you know, positive energy into something that you want, the universe will give you back what you deserve. And so it's funny, like this has happened to me many times where I'm like, oh, I really want this job. Like, I really think that this would be a good fit for me. And then for some reason, like, I'll be offered another job somewhere, and that job won't get back to me for like a week after. You know, so I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, so what does this mean? It means that, you know, just because you didn't get something that you thought that you wanted doesn't necessarily mean that that's bad, like you failed. You know, the universe is opening you up to other opportunities to look at. And those opportunities could be for the better. So don't be disappointed. Claw, be careful, do not take risks. Okay, so if you've been trying to move into a new direction with work, because this definitely relates to work, this whole reading is just nothing but swords and pentacles. So I feel like you might be, you know, kind of helpless with, you know, not getting the job opportunities that you wanted necessarily at the beginning of your journey. But that doesn't mean that you need to take risks that could be harmful in the future. So that's just a warning right there. Broom. New home, new attitude. Very cool. So it definitely looks like you're going to be moving into a new home. Could be possibly in a new location. Maybe you've already moved there. And maybe that's what this whole movement was for, is for a new attitude. You're ready to be happy, as we all should be. We all have that opportunity. Dog, close up. Pleasure with a close friend. Ooh, that's good with this new home and new attitude. Pleasure with a close friend. It is Valentine's Day. Love is in the air. Oh, funny. Okay, so a wall came out. Misunderstanding. This could relate to the pleasure with a close friend. But I definitely see that this dog is happy. So I don't think it's related to that. Wall, misunderstanding. Let's get clarity on this. Tell me about this wall, please. It could be with the business relations. Tell me about this wall. Four of Swords. Look at that. You are caught up in your thoughts. You are overthinking something, misunderstanding it, completely blinded to the truth. Literally, these people are blinded. What have you been thinking about? You're misunderstanding what it is that's supposed to be actually going on. You definitely know about this because it's weighing heavily on you. So my advice to you is to take some time to yourself. Wow, it could be relating to love, this misunderstanding. Maybe you just need to communicate. I definitely didn't see communication in these cards. I definitely see that someone wants to offer something, and it could be related to love. I definitely feel like if that is the case, you need to reach out, because staying caught up in your thoughts is only going to make it worse. And obviously, you're not getting the full picture. So I love this reading for you, Aries. It definitely seems like you have a lot of opportunities that are coming your way. And I'm really happy about your new home and your new attitude, because that's exactly what we should be in, is in the mindset that we want for ourselves, for our future. It is the new moon energy still, so this is perfect time for manifesting. Get the clarity that you need during this time, so that you can come out of this negative energy. I think it's going to be the best for you. All right, see you next time, Aries. Bye.